Welcome to the Recap Lab. When a 7-year-old is traveling with her new parents, Eric and Andrew, at their remote lodge in Burlington Region, New Jersey. During her visit, Gwen is moved toward by a puzzling outsider named Leonard. At first enchanting, Leonard makes sense of that he wants Gwen and her folks' assistance to save the world. While the two hang out getting grasshoppers, Gwen becomes dubious when 3 others appear with improvised weapons. Gwen escapes to caution Eric and Andrew, yet the guests break into the lodge prior to tying them up, with Eric supporting a blackout. Leonard and his companions Sabrina, Adrian, and Redmond claim to have never met before this day and have no intention to harm the family, but in the last week, they have been compelled by visions and an unknown power to find the family. The group foresee an upcoming apocalypse in which Leonard claims oceans will rise, a plague will descend, the sky will fall, and finally an unending darkness will descend. This can only be averted if the family kills one of their own as a sacrifice. Eric and Andrew believe the group is lying and the attack is rooted in hate and delusions. At the point when the family won't pick, the guests lead a weird custom in which they cover Redmond's head with a fabric and beat him the tar out of with their weapons. Eric, who is concussed, accepts he sees a figure of light as Redmond passes on. On the television, media reports destroying torrents, which Leonard says is the beginning of the end of the world. Andrew comes to accept that Redmond is really Jeff O'Bannon, a homophobe who attacked him in a bar a long time back, for which he went to jail. Andrew accepts O'Bannon found him as retribution. Leonard, Sabrina, and Adrian question assuming Andrew is correct and battle with their culpability, however keep up with that they trust their dreams. They uncover that Redmond's demise has briefly deferred the end of the world. The following day, the interlopers penance Adrian as Eric and Andrew won't pick a penance. The fiascos go on as a plague spreads across the globe. Andrew demands the catastrophes are unplanned and the guests were expecting pre-booked news broadcasting. Sabrina depicts how she and different guests were driven by their dreams and impulses to think of each as other on the web, execute subtleties of their arrangement like their weapons, and to move ahead when they needed to stand up too. Andrew figures out how to get away and recovers his firearm from the vehicle and takes shots at Sabrina until she takes off. Andrew tracks down Redmond's wallet and demonstrates to Leonard that he was Jeff harmed from his assault and their tires sliced. Andrew accepts the 4 arrived in a truck close by and secures Leonard in the washroom. Sabrina breaks into the house, and Andrew lethally harms her. Leonard then fools Andrew into coming into the restroom and overwhelms him, taking the weapon. Leonard actually forfeits Sabrina, and the transmissions shows unconstrained plane accidents occurring all over the planet. Understanding their time is practically up, Leonard takes the 3 onto the back deck as the sky darkens and lightning starts to set the earth ablaze. Prior to forfeiting himself, Leonard lets them know they have just minutes to choose before it is past the point of no return and slices his throat. Eric currently accepts that the occasions are genuine, and the interlopers each address the 4 horsemen of the end of the world. Not believing Gwen should experience childhood in an obliterated world, Eric offers himself as the penance. He guarantees that he saw a light before the guests killed Redmond, and that he saw an eventual fate of the world actually getting by and one is grown up, and Andrew is still there for her. Eric feels that they were decided to forfeit their family on the grounds that their family's affection was unadulterated. Andrew then hesitantly shoots and kills Eric. Andrew and Gwen find the visitor's truck with their belongings that corroborate their stories. They drive to a crowded nearby diner, where news reports on the TV confirm that the disasters have subsided and the world is saved. Returning to the truck, the radio turns on and plays Boogie Shoes by KC and the Sunshine Band, the song Eric played for them on their drive to the cabin, as the two drive back into the world.
Thank you. Please like, comment and subscribe.